This is the air brake test sim. If you haven't already watched the video of the air brake test VIG, you should watch that to see how you can learn to perform an air brake test properly, then come back to this video of the sim to see how you are tested on performing the procedure. What you're seeing here is the Windows version. It's also available for deployment on LMS, iPad, and VR. I'm going to go through the setup configuration. So you can choose from two different roles here, the conductor or mechanic. I'm going to use conductor. And then you can perform this with the pre-departure inspection. For this video, I'm just going to do the brake test. And then choose your air source. And then choose any of these 6 cars. I'm just going to choose 2 for now. And then you can choose up to 10 cars. So I'm going to do 3 for simplicity. So here's the configuration. You can reconfigure or you can begin the simulation. I do highly recommend the first time you go through to leave the hints on. So the hints appear here in the upper left-hand corner. It starts with radioing the engineer. So go to the radio menu and apply protections.
Locomotive 1234, conductor going between, over. Locomotive 1234, protection applied for the conductor, over.
So we'll continue on learning how to navigate with the hint system here. So drag left or right to move up and down the train. Zoom in to see these objects closer. You can tap an object that will bring a menu up, and you can choose from different options there depending on the object. The crossover is an automatic action. You just click that button and it'll automatically take you across the train. I'm going to open the angle cock. Inspect the truck there. And then the last hint is the flashlight. So we've added this so you get a little bit better view of this darker side of the train, or maybe when you're underneath the train. So we'll go ahead and continue on setting up the train for the air brake test. I am going to miss some things on purpose so you can see what the scorecard looks like along the way. You'll notice that there are air leaks that we'll need to repair. You see the air and also hear it as you go by. So I'll continue connecting here, go across, and we'll repair that leak over there. So I'm kind of moving back and forth across as I see errors or defects and leaks and things that may not be the way you train. You can kind of reinforce your training procedure as the students use this. Continue on. So air is flowing through this. If I were to repair this right now, I would get a safety violation. So I'm going to do that just so you can see what that looks like. Cross over and open that valve. So you'll notice there's little kind of icons here, that little helpers, so you can see what's under the train here. So I notice they have an air leak there, so we'll repair that. And you will notice as we go along that there are different brake types on the cars. So there are a total of 11 different brake types. 8 are truck mounted and 3 are body mounted. We also have the brake decals. You can kind of zoom in here on those and see what the limits are for each of those brake types. So repair this, and then I think I might have it set up properly. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, we're at 70 psi, so we're good enough to go ahead and test the brakes.
Locomotive 1234, conductor is in the clear, over. Locomotive 1234, understand the conductor is in the clear, over.
So we went up to 90, and I'm going to go ahead and apply the
Locomotive
brakes.
1234, applying the brakes, over. Locomotive 1234, applying the brakes, over.
Okay, let's see if all the brakes applied. So we'll go under here, inspect applied. This might be a situation where you'd want to turn that flashlight on to see that indicator a little bit better. So far we're within limits here on all of these. I was hoping to get a little bit more variety on the brake types, but this is randomly generated. Every time that you load this, there may be different brake types on the box car, the center beam car, whatever it is. It'll be a different test every time. The air leaks will be different on each component. So it's not going to be, it's going to be unique every time. So we've inspected all of these. For the application, I'm going to go ahead and release.
Locomotive 1234, release the brakes. Over. Locomotive 1234, releasing the brakes. Over.
Now let's see. We can see how this is. I'm going to skip a couple of these just so you can see what that looks like on the scorecard. So I do need to reapply protection.
Locomotive 1234, conductor going between. Over. Locomotive 1234, protection applied for the conductor. Over.
So if I were to do that without protections, I would get a safety violation if I were to close this angle cock here. One other thing to point out, you can easily navigate from car to car up here with this mini map. So I think that I have I performed the test properly. So I'm going to go ahead and click complete test. So here's the scorecard. So at the end, it'll show you what you got right, what you got wrong, kind of an individual learning that can be reported to your LMS. So I'm going to click on different sections here and see what all I got right and wrong. So you notice I purposely got a few things wrong. I didn't inspect some of these brakes. So you can click on any of these and view. So you can go to that car, maybe you don't remember, you thought you clicked on it, or you didn't know what that was, or whatever it may be. So you can click on any of these and view what you missed. And like I mentioned, this can be reported to your LMS. The score, like a pass, fail, and the time will all get reported to your LMS.